Hello Explorers, and welcome to another Explorers video. It's a Wednesday, and so we've got this video for you to enjoy Explorers at home while we can't meet together. We hope you are all well. We are going to start with a game. If you watch our live stream on a Sunday, you will have played this game before. It's called Touch. It's a very simple game. I'm going to name some things that I would like you to try and touch in the room that you are in. If there isn't anything in the room you're in, don't worry about going in another room because you'll miss the video. But I'd like to see if you can touch different things and see how many points you can get. If there's nothing in your room, you'll just have to pass, and that's fine. But we can play this game together, and you can play with other people in your house if you're watching with others. Okay, are you ready to play touch? The first thing, I'm going to start with an easy one. Can you touch the floor? That one's so easy. I think you'll all be doing it already. Well done, that was easy. Second one, can you touch something red? Have a look round, maybe you're wearing something red, or there's maybe a red cushion or a red toy. Have a look, see if you can touch something red. Well done, don't worry if you've not found anything. Here's the third one. Can you touch something hard? Can you knock on something that's hard, like my desk? Can you touch something hard? Maybe it's the wall. Everyone will have a wall. So hopefully you found something hard. Well done. Here's the opposite. Can you touch something soft? Maybe you've got a sofa nearby, or a jumper, or a cat you could stroke. Wonder if you could find something soft to touch. Two more. Can you touch the door? Hopefully you will all have a door nearby. Can you run over and touch it? Well done. I imagine you don't have too far to go, so you've probably already touched the door. Well done, everyone. Okay, final one. Can you touch a toy? Look around you, see if there are any toys nearby. Can you touch a toy? Maybe show it to the screen, not that we can see, but that would be good. Well done. I wonder how many you got out of our 6 items. Well, a toy, that reminds me of someone that comes to Explorers, who I'm not touching right now, but is somewhere in this room. He's called Patrick. He's a giraffe, and he loves playing hide and seek, doesn't he? And he is somewhere in the room behind me. So have a look and see if you can see him. Shout at the screen if you can.
We can see him.
Yes, we can see him.
Okay.
I can see him very well.
Alan and Marion, they think they can see him. I wonder if
Yeah.
you can. I'm going to look round. Now, I think I have seen him. He's on top of these bookshelves. Can you see? He was lying in a very funny way with just his ear showing for us to find him. Here he is. This is Patrick. And you will have seen, children, I'll put them on the screen now. Here's Alan and Marion. They have come to join us for our video. So hello, Alan. Hello, Marion.
Hello.
Hello, Anna. Hello, Patrick.
Thank you for joining us. Patrick has a question. He knows that we are all in lockdown at the moment, and we're all having to stay in our own houses and not do normal things. And his question is, what are you looking forward to after lockdown? So when we're allowed to do some of our normal things again, what are you most looking forward to? Children, I wonder what your answer to that question is. Have a think. What, maybe 1 or 2 things are you most looking forward to? Maybe you could tell the person you're watching this with, you could pause the video and have a little chat. I'm going to ask Alan and Marion, what are you most looking forward to after lockdown?
Well, one thing I'm looking forward to is being able to go to church again and see my friends at church, and even more so, coming back to Explorers and seeing all the Explorers.
Well, I'm looking forward to 2 things. I'm looking forward to being able to go into a cafe and ask for an apricot Danish pastry and a cup of coffee. But even more important than that, I'm looking forward to seeing our children and our 4 grandchildren. That would be wonderful. We haven't seen them for months.
Well, I bet they're really looking forward to seeing you. Thank you, Alan and Marion. Well, Marion has the book that we're in the middle of. She has it at her house at the moment. So Marion, could you tell us what book we're in the middle of?
It's called God's Very Good Idea, and it's by somebody called Trillia Newbell and published by the Good Book Company.
Thank you, Marion. And children, you may remember we've done this one, the last 2 videos. So I wonder if you remember that. We saw, I think 2 weeks ago, that God's very good idea was to create people, and he created us all in his image, but we were all unique and different and like different things and look different. But people in God's world, we ruined his good idea, and we didn't love God and we didn't love each other, and that ruined it. But God had a very good plan to rescue us, to be his friends again, by sending Jesus, who died on the cross. That's where we got up to, and Marion is going to carry on the story for us.
But Jesus didn't stay dead. He rose from the dead, and then he went back to live in heaven. And he gave people his spirit to help them enjoy loving him and loving all the different people they know. And Jesus helps us to love each other. One day, God will finish his very good idea. Jesus will come back and make the world perfect again. And anyone who has asked Jesus to forgive them will live there with their different languages and skin colours. They will enjoy loving God and loving each other. They will enjoy praising God for making, rescuing, and finishing his very good idea. But here's a very, very, very good part of God's very good idea. You don't have to wait till then to enjoy it. Jesus welcomes anyone who asks him to forgive them. And when Jesus welcomes someone, he welcomes them into his family forever. He welcomes people who like reading and people who like riding bikes. He welcomes people with darker skin and people with lighter skin. He welcomes people with curly hair and people with straight hair. God's family is called the church. Your church friends are your brothers and sisters, your wonderful and colourful church family. You can enjoy loving them and loving God with them. This is God's very good idea. Lots of different people enjoying loving him and loving each other. God made a beautiful world. People ruined it. God rescued it, and he will finish it. And with your church family, you can enjoy being part of it right now. And we're going to say a prayer. Thank you, God, for making it possible to be part of your family. It is good to know that we belong to you and that we have so many brothers and sisters. Please help us to love you and to love each other. And we'll sing the Amen. Amen, 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 and I agree, amen.
Wonderful. Thank you, Marion, and thank you, Alan. And I hope, children, you enjoyed that story and singing the Amen song together at home. We aren't obviously meeting as a church on a Sunday, but we are doing a church service online, and you would be very welcome to join us any Sunday at 11 a.m. We do a live stream. So if you'd like to join us then, you'd be welcome. Our craft this week, we're doing a craft across all the different groups from toddlers up, I think. We would like, in the building at Barnes Road, do you remember those big glass doors? We're going to try and make a big rainbow out of handprints. So if you'd like to join in, why don't you draw around your hand, either on colourful paper, or if you've got white paper, you can colour it in. Draw around your hand and cut it out, or ask your mum and dad to help you cut it out. And then maybe when you're on a walk, you could pop it through the church letterbox. Or if you don't live near Barnes Road, you could post it to us. Our address is on the website. And we are going to make a big rainbow of everyone's hands in our double doors at Barnes Road. That's partly to remember that God is faithful and he keeps his promises. And it's also partly to say thank you to the NHS who are working so hard at the moment for us, aren't they? That's our craft for today. Well, children, I hope you've enjoyed our time together. We miss you all, and all that we've got left in this video is to say goodbye. Here's Alan and Marion as well. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.